In the past, I talked about how I spoiled the loss of Matamodio, Jonathan Fisher, and Mateo Roach. You'll also notice I've often said I'm typing this script the week after the episode's airing. Well, the one time I decided to take notes on one of Ryan's games the day it airs, he loses. That's an amusing twist when you think about it. Speaking of amusing twists, I dreamt that Ryan lost on Monday. That's 3. I dreamt that Amy lost in her 30th game. And I dreamt that Mateo was in the red at the end of Double Jeopardy on her 20th game. This is the first time it unfortunately came true. I technically didn't spoil this one for myself. Fans commented it was the Jeopardy YouTube channel that spoiled it for them. I'm currently typing this 4 days after, the 10th of June. Ryan Long returned for his 17th game on Jeopardy. He won a 16-day total of $299,400 and is just shy of the $300,000 mark. And he's wearing a new shirt. My Alex instruction was Rocky Balboa, Boyz II Men, Joe Frazier, Tina Fey, Bradley Cooper, Marshmello, Questlove, Dick Clark, and Grace Kelly. All famous and revered Philadelphians with another thing in common. None of them has ever won 16 straight games on Jeopardy like our champion Ryan Long, the city of brotherly love's latest contribution to American culture. He has been so impressive to watch over the past few weeks. Wait, why does the city of brotherly love sound familiar? I only recently learned Philadelphia was called that. I'm 90% sure it came up on a Jeopardy question and that's how I found out. Just because Mayim introduced the game this way, I didn't expect Ryan to lose since Ken introduced Mateo's 16th game in a similar fashion. You know what? I think it would have been a better preamble if Ken named famous people from Toronto instead of 23-year-olds, one of whom wasn't even the same lifetime as Jennifer Lawrence or Serena Williams. Speaking of Ken, if he was hosting, I'm sure he would have added Ben Franklin to the list. I only knew Rocky Balboa was from Philadelphia, and not anyone else Mayim listed. Ryan thanked his teacher in the mini-actual interviews, and Ryan Long, a returning champ from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You have a tremendous amount of knowledge in your brain. Tell us who's been one of your most influential teachers. Ryan answered, probably my 9th grade English teacher, Mrs. Hope. She was really instrumental and introduced me to like more literature and teaching me how to apply it to my own life and, take lessons from it. She was great. Mayim ended by telling him, I'm very proud of you. The episode he thanked his teachers when he loses, though I'm almost surprised it took this long to mention. Matea thanked her high school debate coach on her 5th game. Ryan got the first daily double for his $2,000, unfortunately answered wrong, and went down to $2,400. The beautiful people know that Côte d'Azur is also called the French this. The answer was, what is Riviera? And I was expecting it to be the Ivory Coast because it came up in one of Mateo Roach's final Jeopardy rounds. Eric ended single Jeopardy winning $3,600. For the final game in Ryan's run, there was a tie at the end of one of the rounds. A bit of a strange theme in the run of one of the super champions. He and Stephanie are tied at $2,400. This time, it was Ryan who had to select first. Eric got the first daily double in Double Jeopardy. He made it a true daily double, got it right, and went to $6,400. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll hurl was a tagline for this film starring Mike Myers and Dana Carvey as a couple of slackers. The answer was, what is Wayne's World? Now this is funny because Wayne's World was mentioned in one of Ryan's interviews. He was only able to sing along to Bohemian Rhapsody when he first saw them.
He got both daily doubles.
Eric had $14,800 by the time he got the second daily double in Double Jeopardy. He risked $5,000, took too much time to answer, and went down to $9,800. I was thinking it was still plausible for Ryan to catch up, and he was starting to. Ryan almost ended Double Jeopardy in a streak. Eric barely ended it by answering the last question. Eric ended Double Jeopardy winning $10,200. Stephanie was in second place at $9,200, and Ryan was in third place at $6,800. Looks like the loss of Matamodio all over again. I was still thinking Ryan could win, remembering how Mateo Roach's 23rd game turned out. I also thought it's not possible since that moment sort of already happened in his 11th and 14th Final Jeopardy rounds. Before Mayim introduced the Final Jeopardy category, she told Ryan, you had quite a run that has brought you closer to Eric and Stephanie. I thought she was going to say, you had quite a run in your time here on Jeopardy or something. The Final Jeopardy category was Greek mythology. I actually saw the overheard on set was posted minutes before the Final Jeopardy round was posted. Usually it's seconds before. The question was, are the aeronauts seeking the golden fleece these two from the same family or from Sparta according to Homer? Yeah, I still didn't learn any Greek or Roman mythology, so I'm not going to know this one. Though I did have an interest in Homeric references and translations. Not necessarily Homer himself, unfortunately. My guess was some guy named Jason. Ryan answered, who are Adam, Amnon, and Menelaus. Ryan answered incorrectly. He bet almost everything, leaving his final score at $1. Goodbye, Ryan. Stephanie risked $6,000 and went down to $3,200. The answer was Castor and Pollux. Eric was the only one to answer correctly. He wagered $8,201, taking his final score to $18,401. He should have added $399 to his wager to win the same amount Ryan did on his first game. Congratulations, you are a new Jeopardy champion with 18,401. You've defeated our 16-day champion Ryan Long. You've made the city of Philadelphia very proud. We will see you in the Tournament of Champions. The overheard on set I mentioned a minute ago was Ryan congratulating Eric, telling him he'll be there all day. You'll be here all day. I typically don't mention the overheard on set, the episode they lost, just because I save that for the aftermath. Unfortunately, I still only have Matt Amodio's typed, and I still need to upload Matea's remaining games, most of which I'm almost done editing. I have more to say about this. Unfortunately, I'm currently typing this on the 10th. Eric will win his 5th game tonight, and Jeopardy already posted his statistics, meaning he's the next super champion. I'll see when I can talk more about the aftermath of Ryan Long's loss. That was kind of difficult to say.
And as always, thank you for watching.